What the? What is up? Hold on, wait. What is up, y'all? What is up? You feel me? Is this shirt for today? You feel me? Going the wrong way. You feel me? Shirt for today. Um, I'm gonna show y'all the parlay. I'm gonna show y'all the parlays in a bit. I'm trying to connect my. So the last stream, told y'all I broke my phone, right? So I have this phone now. I got this phone now. Let me show you the parlays real quick. Let me show you the parlays. Yeah, we're down bad a little bit. We're down bad. All right, so we have a parlay right now. Right now we have a parlay. There's more so things I got to get into a little bit more, but I want to get the parlays out of the way. Parlays first thing out. Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored by any of these. So, yeah, I'm just gonna show the ticket. Not even showing you the amount too. Some fake. Yeah. So we got Marymount, Loyal Marymount on the bottom, right? Loyal Marymount on the bottom. The heavyweight battle, right? Arkansas, Florida, right? You know, Arkansas, Florida. We got those, right? We got those, right? New Orleans. Now, see, these two are crazy. We got Arkansas and we got New Orleans, right? Those two are crazy. Yeah, so New Orleans and Arkansas, two crazy picks, right? Florida, like they've been on a roll. They've been on a roll recently. Number one in the SEC. Right now, you have Arkansas. Arkansas is on a fucking tear. Well, I wouldn't say Arkansas as a whole is on a tear, but there's a certain fella on that Arkansas team that's on a tear, right? That was a tough three to watch. I'll get into what I'm watching right now in a second. So, Arkansas has this freshman, right? Everybody probably knows about this freshman, Darius Acuff. Well, at least the college basketball fans should know about Darius Acuff. The dude is a monster, right? Dude is a fucking monster. Fucking tank. Really, he really be getting that. Hold on, wait. All right, yeah, that's what I was fucking up on. The fan, yeah, the fan was OD. So, put this back on the charger. So, I'm expecting a very good game from Darius Acuff, right? I'm expecting a very good game from Darius Acuff, right? Big time player, make big time plays, right? New Orleans, they're going against McNeese, right? McNeese is the team everybody knows, right? New Orleans, you know, New Orleans. I mean, you might know them from Master P, right? Master P, if you don't know, Master P, big New Orleans rapper. I mean, it's NO on the. Hold up. Okay. It's fucked up. There you go. Yeah. So, New Orleans, right? Big, and big New Orleans fan right here. Big New Orleans fan, right? Big, badass T-shirt, right? What more can I say? They've had some pretty good performances too this season. However, it's looking like more of a. I'm more so thinking that NO is gonna pull through, right? More so thinking that NO is gonna pull through. After that, we got Bama and Tennessee, right? Bama's an underdog against Tennessee, understandably so. I'm thinking this is going to be another boom game from Alabama. I'm expecting it to be another boom game from Alabama. If you don't know about Nate Oates, People find out very in a very harsh way who Nate Oates is sometimes. People find out in a very harsh way, right? Nate Oates is that, yeah, dude is a dog, right? Dude is a dog. And they they got some pretty good players. LeBaron FALCONS, he all right. He all right. Aiden Holloway's all right. So now back to the game. Now to the game that I'm watching right here. The game that's on the TV. There's a TV right above where I have like my laptop and shit, right? So we got this Oregon. We got this Oregon and Northwestern game, right? Oregon and Northwestern. Two big powerhouse programs, right? Fighting for huge Big Ten compilations, right? Damn. Oregon was up by 7 at halftime, right? They're away, the away team. Northwestern's at home. It looks pretty packed for Northwestern basketball. It looks pretty fucking packed, right? Like, I'm not Northwestern basketball program like that. I don't know. I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting this court to look so full, right? Huge turnover. But we said fuck that, right? We said fuck that. We're going to Oregon today. We going to Oregon today. We going the Ducks today. You feel me? We going the Ducks. Quack. Y'all didn't. I didn't do that, right? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So yeah. I don't know who y'all think that is, but yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Wait, is this like a? Oh, this. I just realized what kind of thing this is. It's kind of lame. My bad. I should have my charger set up. Fuck. Bro, I'm about to charge this off my trash can, bro. Fuck. Yeah, I should have definitely had that shit set up. All right, and now, so this is the UFC parlay for today. The UFC parlay for today. UFC parlay for today. We about to watch the fight night when the fight night we about to watch the fight night when the fight night comes. But UFC parlay for the day, right? Read it and weep. Read it and weep. I don't gotta. Hold up. Let's can we a little bit bigger? All right, yeah. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. We're gonna be perfectly honest. It's a pretty sexist parlay, right? Very incredibly sexist parlay. So we got Loner Kavanaugh, main event winning. So he's gonna put this out there. These Mexico cards, these like cards where they're like going to like a France card, right? This doesn't apply to like the Canadian cards. Does not, what I'm about to say right here does not apply to the Canadian cards, right? Just simply because the Canadian fighters are not good, they're not good. So mainly when I'm talking about this, it's mainly about the Australians, the New Zealanders, the Frances, the Mexicos, like today, like more so those countries where they actually have like a lot of good fighters, right? Where they actually have good fighters that you actually want to see, that actually could win. Huge, yeah. I'm like calling some huge shots in Canada, but like the Canadian fighter, they're disappointing though. They're fucking disappointing. They're yeah, no. Such biggest abominations on the UFC roster. Now back to nombre. Jump. Possession stays here. Oregon is down by 2 right now. It's a very close game. They're up by 7, down by 2 now. Praying for that college basketball parlay. But so yeah, back to the Mexico. The problem is Mexican fighters are good, right? Mexican fighters are good. So it's not that hard for you to make a card in Mexico because they're good. Either they're good or you want to see them, right? You want to fucking see them. Okay? And now into the betting aspect of things, you can see where this gets a little difficult right here, right? They're good. So they're favorites, right? They're most of the time, yeah. Yeah, when they make these type of cards, they are favorites. They are going to be the favorites in these cards. See, the meta is you wait for the like the Canadian cards, right? You bet against those fighters, right? You bet against those fighters, except for like Zahabi. Fuck that guy. Nah, not really. But yeah, mainly for the Canadian cards though. Not good. Not very good. So to start it off, well, not to start off, the top of the list is Loner Kavanaugh, right? Yeah, so there isn't very many times I'm gonna be able to do this. A lot of these are like the over rounds, right? Like Kavanaugh is the only one where I'm like extremely confident that he can get the job done in the like as an away fighter. I'm extremely confident that he can get the job done. I know it's a short notice fight for him. He just barely, getting to camp. I don't recall 6 weeks notice, 4 weeks notice, probably a lot less actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because it was very, very like last minute. I think it was earlier this month, honestly. Props, Propel. Now this John, I wish I could get sponsored by. I wish I could get sponsored by Propel. Mm-hmm. My ass off hands, but Propel, that's good. You feel me? All right, so Kavanaugh, pretty confident Kavanaugh is getting the. Does it look like this? Because hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't even notice. My whole layout looks a little different. YouTube Studio. Okay. All right. I don't even remember what I was going to say. So Kavanaugh, right? Kavanaugh, very dynamic striker, right? And the problem with Brandon Moreno, I'll just, I won't whitewash it from I won't whitewash it. Problem with Brandon is his defense, right? His defense. He blocks there's a lot of times where he is blocking punches with his face, right? And And like Brandon's been in some wars, right? He's been in some wars, and he's been KO'd before, right? It's not like a what Brandon KO'd. Like it's not an out of the realm like concept, but I mean, and Kavanaugh really has been looking for like it. It really just takes somebody with bad defense to get for Kavanaugh to get that, right? So I'm thinking that Kavanaugh like clips him with something dynamic, something crazy, something. I think he ends the fight. I'm gonna be pretty sad about it too because I am a big Brandon Moreno fan. Love Brandon Moreno fights. Anytime Brandon Moreno fights, sorry, excuse me. Ass is seated. You feel me? By the way, look at my. All right, a little too loud. Oh shit! Oh, he missed that. It's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes left of this Oregon game right here. It's 5 minutes left. And now Oregon has a 1-point lead. They have the ball right now. They're looking for a. He doesn't have lane. You know, you need to pass that out. What the fuck? That's not a foul? I thought it was a foul. All right. So, yeah, I do think Kavanaugh's going to find that chin. I believe that's the only... Nah, two. I have two of them, I think. Goaltending. Yes, sir. Got the lead back. All right, so from Kavanaugh, we're going to Daniel Zellhuber and Bobby Green. King Green, right? Bobby King Green. Now, that fight, right? I mean, let's be perfectly real. With who's got. I'm one of the biggest Bobby Green fans out there. I fucking love watching Bobby Green fight. Always loved watching Bobby Green fight. Dog, you're not beating Daniel, bro. You're not beating Zellhuber. Okay? You're not gonna beat Zellhuber. That dude is too for Bobby Green's portion of his career right now and for where Zellhuber is, Zellhuber's just way too it's a moving. What the fuck? He's just way too dynamic. He's just way too dynamic for Bobby Green. He's gonna fuck him up. Now, the problem with this, right, is I'm kind of scared that he's gonna finish him, right? So I went with the over 2.5 rounds, meaning I needed to get to the third round. We get to the third round of that fight, leg hits, but that's a little bit questionable right there. Seeing a third round in that fight. Because Bobby Green's style too, he is prone to get KO'd. Like it's not. He is prone, very extremely prone to get KO'd. I'm hoping it's gonna be a good bloody scrap. What I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a good bloody scrap. But that's gonna be that and the. I mean that and the probably the last leg I'm gonna get into is the two of the tough ones right here. Two of the tough ones. I don't know about this one, man. But from there we got Edgar Chairez versus Felipe Burns. Felipe Burns is a pretty good fighter. Edgar Chairez is a dog, right? Chairez is a dog. So yeah, I try to only go past the first round for that. I do think that's going to be a like. I do think that's going to be a fucking crazy ass fight. So, and again, another fight where I do think that Edgar does win, and I can't necessarily bet on Edgar because he's just too big of a favorite. So it's tough. And like the place I'm betting at, I can't stack. You can't stack like the like Shirez by KO. Like it has to be a single. Sucks, right? I need to get on FanDuel at this point. All right, so right here, beginning that fight. All right. Next, we have the co-main event. I should have said this second. Chito Vera, David Martinez. That fight, I do think it's gonna go the distance. Huge probability that David Martinez does win. So I wasn't entirely confident. I did kind of like the Chito Vera, picking Chito Vera because of the amount of experience that he does have at this level. However, Martinez got that. He got that thing. What that thing is momentum. That shit is a motherfucker. Momentum do some crazy ass shit, bro. Momentum really does some crazy ass shit. So somebody fouled out. So cry if you need to. Oh, somebody has 4 fouls. But yeah, I mean, David Martinez, he is kind of on a run right now. Chito Vera, unstoppable chin, right? Unstoppable chin. So that one should be like the no-brainer, should hit. Quinones and Chris Moutinho. Now these last two, you can say, are the wild cards right here. These last two are really the wild cards, right? Chris Moutinho versus Christian Quinones. Now, respectfully, Christian Quinones, it's been 2 years since he's fought. I don't like that, really. I really don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it when like there's been a long period of time and like which you haven't fought. I don't like that shit. Right? I don't like that. And this game kind of scaring me now. And Chris Moutinho, yeah, he has been getting his ass whooped. That was a weird ass pass. He has been getting his ass whooped. But he's been fighting some fucking killers. He went toe-to-toe with O'Malley, bro. These trash cans went a whole clock. They just committed a shot clock violation? What the fuck? Moutinho's been active. Basically, what I'm trying to get at. Moutinho's been active. It's kind of hard doing 2 things at once, trying to give over the game and then talk about my bets and shit. But that's not important. It will be in about about an hour, actually. About an hour. In case you didn't know, this is gonna be probably a lot longer of a stream, right? Fucking shit, dog. The dude just missed a dunk, bro. Bro, both these teams are like allergic to scoring points right here. Bang. Fuck. Oh, that's a foul, yeah. Hombre, get your ass up. You're fine. Activity, brother. Activity. The last one is Regina Tart. I'm looking at the bitch she fighting on. That's not a name I want to pronounce. Regina Tarin and Ernesta. Damn, that's. Yo, where is she from? Is she from Mexico? Where is she from? Where's she from? Hold on. Actually, wait. I forgot. I got the X. Oh, no. Right here. Right here. Oh shit. Karim. Damn, I was completely off when I was playing this. Karim. Lithuania. Okay, all right. So Regina Terran versus Ernesta, last name right here from Lithuania. Okay, all right. We getting bitches from Lithuania. So I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I saw that weigh in. I saw that weigh in from Regina Terran, and I was like, okay, all right. Enough said. Enough said. Right. Enough said. Right. She pretty privileged her way into a parlay. Right. I mean, it happens. It happens to. Oh no, that was a press breaker right here. That was a press breaker. So we're on the verge of losing our basketball parlay right here. Is a minute and a half, minute 25, and going right here and counting. Down by 2. Oregon is blocked and just got the ball back with a minute and 19. Just got the ball back with a minute and 19. Oregon down by 2. Need this to Bozo hit his head off the block. On his head. Hit his head on the block. Oh, that was weak ass move. Oh, sauce him up. Don't. Oh. Ah! Bang! 1 point lead. 1 point lead. Has so many things to say right there, but his name is Lynn. Now I'm kind of interested. Is he like, you related to Jeremy? You related to Jeremy? Let me know you related to Jeremy. Let me know you like a second cousin, little brother Jeremy. Let me know you related to Jeremy. Let me know. Jeremy nephew or something. Jeremy nephew or something. Let me know. Let me know about that. Let me know. Jeremy cousin. Let me know. Let me know. I didn't see also I didn't see when does Elimination Chamber start today? Right here too. This is the longest, by the way. How long we going? We're about to hit 30 minutes. I have not checked at all if this stream is going. We could have crashed like a long time ago. We could have crashed. Because I have no idea if this shit's still going on. So it would be helpful if somebody let me know. I have no clue. If we still on, right? We are. Oh, okay, 7. Starting at 7. All right. So 7 is when Elimination Chamber starts. Am I gonna be live for that? I will probably be live for that actually. For at least a little bit of that, at least a little bit of the Elimination Chamber, I'll be live for that. Oh, actually, no, because we're gonna be live for UFC too. So actually, yeah, we gonna be live. We gonna be live. We gonna be live. We gonna be live. All right, now 30 minutes in. Now I'm gonna check. Now I'm gonna check if we're live or not. 25 seconds left. Down by 1. This might be Northwestern last possession. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, they got the rebound. Fuck no. Oh, hell no. 13 seconds. Oh, fuck no. I'm not about to lose this shit off a buzzer beater. Fuck no. I'm not losing this shit off a buzzer. First game off a buzzer beater. Fuck no. I'm not. Nah. Get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't not fucking happening, bro. Oh, we crap. Oh, no. We're live. We still going. All right. You feel me? You feel me? We in the bed. All right, yeah, we're gonna let that shit charge for a second. We'll let that session right here. Oh fuck, he got lane. Wait, are they shooting? Bro. No, they're not shooting. Wait. No, they're not shooting, right? That would be fucking insane if they're shooting. Okay. All right. 8 allowed him. Dog, I'm not about to lose this shit off the first fucking game, bro, because this game's about to finish, right? There's gonna be an hour between from the UFC, right? Dog, you got me fucked up, bro. Fuck no. And they got the possession. Oh, man. 8.6 seconds. Oregon up by 1. Northwestern has the ball. Have it in their own court. This is what this shit's made of. This is what parlays are fucking made for right here. This is what parlays are fucking made for. Celebration will be OD. Actually, no, it won't because it's just the first. What the fuck? No. Give me that. Fuck, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Fuck. Man, fuck this shit, bro. Man, what the fuck, bro? Fuck. Bro, they had that wide ass open look on the box. Said, fuck that. Dog, you cannot be fucking serious, bro. On a fucking buzzer beater. I mean, I showed you the parlay before. It was probably like fucking McNeese could have won, and that shit would have fucking rimmed the whole parlay out. No, because we're gonna go back to this parlay, and if this is the only leg that I don't hit, and if it's a fucking buzzer beater, it's like it'd be like back-to-back weeks where I don't hit my parlay because of one leg, and it's a fucking college basketball leg. Man, fuck this dude, bro. Who's the fucking man? Fuck this dude. Eat some Cobb salad or some shit. Fuck this dude. Fucking, I'm really salty about this shit, bro. I'm really salty about this shit, bro. I don't be playing about this shit, bro. Really salty. Man, fuck, bro. Shit. God damn, it's a dry. We in a dry spell right here? God bless. I'm not trying to watch this dumbass shit. Snapping like shit. Fucking watching New Mexico. Watching New Mexico for the meantime. All right. So now we wait for the UFC. I open up X right here. I open up the X tab right here. I got some crazy ass fucking headline. Fucking Cameron Brink. Shit. But Cameron Brink shares the email her fiance sent to shoot his shot. That boy shot his shot off of email. I mean, no, okay. I want to preface, but there's nothing wrong with shooting it, but if you don't know, that email tactic kind of be working though. That email tactic kind of be working, low-key. Because their email, hey, they don't. It's a half and half because most girls do check their email pretty regularly, and then there's another portion of girls that don't really like semi-regularly. There isn't really. I don't really know somebody that does, or like a female that doesn't check their emails. It's mostly dudes that don't really be checking their emails and shit. Yeah, you feel me? But Bryce Mitchell. But if you don't know about that email tactic, I'm glad Miss Brink kind of brought that shit out to the world. If you ain't know about that email tactic, this is it, because them young buds, you feel me? It's a newer generation, right? You feel me? Them young buds up there. There's some people that don't even know about an email. You feel me? There's people genuinely. There's probably some jits that don't know what the fucking email is, right? That's a real thing. Like it sounds crazy when I'm saying it. But that's a real thing. There's kids that don't know what an email is, right? It's not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. They just don't know what an email is, right? They just don't know what an email is. I mean, I don't know what an email is, bro. So I'm leaking this further. Bro, what is it? Hold on. I'm gonna open my door and there's gonna be a visitor walking around. She's probably gonna be pissing me off actually. Hold on. She's definitely gonna be pissing me off. She'll come in eventually. But yeah, bro, if you don't know about the email tactic. Yeah, so sometime wait, no, I wanted to look at the calendar, that's why. Because it's gonna be a March. It's gonna be a March where I'm gonna do this, right? I'm thinking it might just be the last stream. It might just be the last stream before my little break. Yeah, it might just be the last stream before my little break. Yeah, this is yeah. So at some point I do want to do a US men's national team rant because the World Cup is coming up, and that's kind of like the big part of soccer I'm really into is the U.S. men's national team. Huge, huge U.S. of A fan, right? Huge U.S. of A fan. I would get the kits. It's in my it's in the closet, which I closed. But yeah, huge U.S. of A fan. Probably definitely gonna do a stream breaking that down, not breaking that down, but ranting because there's a lot of things I need to get off my chest about that particular thing, that particular agenda, and that agenda pisses me off. These players and these fans piss me the fuck off. Although I do want to say, I wonder what type of fans. I wonder what type of fan base has the worst fans, right? Because sometimes no, we'll get into that conversation later. We'll get into that conversation, but there's a lot of shitty fans across sports. There's a lot of very shitty fans across sports, and like a lot of them have their own type of shitty fans, right? Every sports fan base isn't the same at all. So they all kind of got their own problems, and some problems are incredibly worse than the other problems. Contract extension. Bro, hold on. I'm gonna. All right. We got all that situated. Bro, I can't believe I fucking lost my parlay off of that, bro. Off of one fucking game. off of the first fucking game in AG Asia. Bro, that little girl bothering me. I got a dog. I got a dog. She's a Shih Tzu, right? Um, pretty cute dog. Right, pretty cute dog.